Hey guys, it's me again. Just a really quick video today. Um, I just want to talk directly to those professing Christians who feel it is their duty to tell those of us who are longing for the Lord to appear and call us up to meet Him in the air to stop being excited. Specifically, to rebuke us for entertaining date setting, if you will. Um, as I've said before, nobody's setting dates, but we are seeking dates. That is part of watching. But those who profess to be Christians, those who profess to be believers, why do you feel the need to correct us, to rebuke us for looking forward to any specific date? Like, for instance, right now we're looking at the Feast of Trumpets, which is about a week from today. Today is the 10th of September. Feast of Trumpets could be between the 15th and the 18th, depending on what calendar you're looking at. But why do you feel the need to correct us? If you think we're wrong on the dates or whatever it is, what is it to you? Are you the feelings police? Are you trying to protect us from being heartbroken should those dates pass and there's no rapture? What is it really? What is your point? Is that really your objective, to just try to save us from hurting our own feelings and being sad afterwards? Give me a break. It's not your job to try to protect our feelings if that indeed is what you're trying to do, which I don't think it is. It's deeper than that. See, if you're one of those people who are strictly opposed to quote unquote date setting or looking for any dates, you're one of those nobody knows the day or the hour people, which you probably are. And for one thing, you already have a huge problem if you think nobody knows the day or the hours pertaining to the rapture, because it's not pertaining to the rapture. But we'll not get into it right now. What I'm trying to get at is for you guys who are so determined to try to take away our joy and hope, our blessed hope, for you guys to examine your hearts to see if you're truly of the faith. Because a true believer will not rebuke another believer for looking for the rapture. And I know that some people will say that, yeah, we're not looking for a specific date. Be ready today because it could happen today. That's just a bunch of crock. Of course we're ready today. The only thing we need to do to be ready is to be born again. But there's a difference between just being theologically ready and actually actively watching. We're watching because we long for it. We want to be with Jesus. We want to be taken out of this miserable world. And our hope lies in that escape that Jesus promised us. And the Great Tribulation is right around the corner, which means the rapture is even closer. But here's the thing, guys. Those of you who keep trying to correct us, trying to rebuke us for looking at dates, here's the real issue. Let's try to trace your logic, okay? This is what's really happening. You want to discourage us from looking at certain dates because should those dates fail, then we might lose hope, quote unquote. And if we lose hope because of a failed rapture date, then we might lose faith. You see where I'm going with this? And if we, quote unquote, lose faith, then we might end up walking away from the faith. Do you follow that? So what does walking away from faith means? It's just euphemism for losing somebody's salvation, losing your salvation. And that's really the issue here. You believe in loss of salvation because you think that believing in rapture dates or looking forward to it, we're going to be so heartbroken after the rapture date passes that we're ultimately going to walk away from the faith after that. Which means we're going to lose our salvation, and that's what you're trying to protect. Right? That's the whole logic behind it, if you really think about it. And if you're one of those people who think that we can lose our salvation and that we can walk away from our faith, that we can walk away from the seal of the Holy Spirit, if we can break that seal, then you've got other issues. You're not really saved. If you think you're hanging on to your salvation, if you think that we can lose our salvation and we just have to hang on to it, then you're trusting in yourself and you're not really born again. So this video is specifically for you. I'm not trying to insult you, but you need to examine your heart. See why you're so against people watching the rapture. You think you may have good intentions, or maybe you just simply hate the rapture. I don't know. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're actually doing it out of a sincere heart with genuine concern for those of us who truly, actively, daily wait for His glorious appearing. Okay? That you're really sincere about that. And if you are, ask yourself why. What are you trying to protect us from? It's not your job to protect our feelings. It's not your job to prevent us from getting disappointed or getting hurt or even getting discouraged. It's not your job. So examine your heart, because if you're doing this because of the fear of people losing their salvation, walking away from the faith, then you have serious, serious issues that you need to pray about. Because if you're believing that we can lose our salvation, then that means you're trusting yourself to stay saved and therefore are not saved yourself. So examine your heart if you're one of those guys. Time is short. We can be out of here in a few days. You better be born again, because you don't want to be those people getting left behind and who have full understanding of what just happened. Okay? Because you know all the facts. But if your faith is not in Jesus alone and you're trusting yourself to stay saved, then it's going to be a rude awakening, guys, to end up in the Great Tribulation when you had the truth all along and you even thought that you were saved. But if you're counting on yourself to stay saved, then you're not born again. So time is short. Don't mess around, guys. That's all I have. Put your faith and trust in Jesus alone and what He did on that cross. Not in your own works, not in your own righteousness, not in your avoidance of certain sins, and not in your ability to stay saved, not your ability to hang on to that faith and not walking away. No, be born again. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully there won't be a next time.